Produced and directed by the visionary Lee Legend, this documentary is just the beginning.
Yes, people, I'm here in Brixton today. It's my little documentary based on Brixton and the people in it.
If you love a buzzy vibe with lots of energy and plenty of stuff to do, then Brixton in South London is where it's at. Few London towns can offer more choice when it comes to dining out. Let's take a look at Pop Brixton. It's okay, but very overpriced for what it is. It's a few bars made out of shipping containers, benches that everyone has to share. Some of the staff were very nice. Some bars you'd go to and wait to be served. Although it's all open air, it's a good spot to have lunch on a hot day. On this day, we went to find a toilet. Then when we returned, a stranger told us that the staff had taken our drinks as she thought we'd left. When we challenged her, she just shrugged and said you shouldn't have left them. They expected us to take our drinks to the toilet. Good luck on the night out.
Today we have, what's your name, sir?
My name's Stretch.
Stretch. Are you from Brixton originally, Stretch?
Yeah, I'm from Brixton originally, and I'm born and bred in Brixton. I've been in here all my life.
All your life?
Yeah, all my life, brother.
Right. Okay. Do you think Brixton has changed in the last 10, 15 years?
Definitely Brixton has changed for the last 10 years. It's got it's got culture, but it's got less culture in it. It has changed from the best because it's grown up the place. Brixton was a bit old and that, so there's all new buildings looking kind of newish in Brixton at the moment.
Does Brixton still represent black culture?
Brixton's always going to represent black culture, no doubt about that. But it's getting less every year. I think we just should try and keep that going as we've done for years and years and years. And really, it's not really a dangerous area. You just got to know what's what and what's not, sort of thing. Okay. Just come to Brixton, man. Have a good time. Peace out.
Peace. This is Brixton Market where lots of people come still. This is Brixton Market. Let me take a look in there still. Right now I'm here outside Brixton Library, Windrush Square behind me. I'm about to interview a guy called Chimes. What are you saying, Chimes?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good, man. What are you saying? What, you from Brixton?
Yeah.
Yeah, how long you been in Brixton?
I've been in Brixton for years still.
For years?
I wouldn't say years, I'm like, what, 25, 26.
Do you think Brixton has changed in the last 10 years, Chimes?
No, I wouldn't say it's changed, but I would say that there's a lot more new faces, there's a lot more new culture around, you know, but all in all, I wouldn't say Brixton's changed. There hasn't been no new buildings around or nothing like that, no.
Okay. How do you think Brixton can be improved?
Cleaner greens, meaning cleaner library areas.
Yeah. It's crazy around here.
Yeah. Shit like that can stop.
Yeah.
But yeah, bruv. That's it really. Get rid of all the homeless.
And does Brixton still represent black culture, or is there a lot of black culture
I
in
wouldn't say
Brixton
it
still?
represents. I wouldn't say it represents. It represents black culture to an extent.
To an
but-
extent.
Yeah, to an extent. But at the same time, it's mainly the Caribbean culture.
The Caribbean
I
culture.
wouldn't say the black culture. All in all, you've got some African shops. You've got some Somalian shops in general, like that, Eritrean shops. But you need to remember we're all a culture. We're all one. Do you get what I mean? Especially when it comes to artists. But no, I would say it's multicultural still.
Multicultural. Okay, what exactly do you do, Chimes?
I model. You can find that on my Instagrams. What is it? Times_98.
Chimes_98.
Yeah,
That's
I
your
model for
Instagram.
at Martine Rose. Martine Rose.
You model at Martine Rose.
Are you repeating me?
That's very good, man.
Yeah. So, and for me it was different because I used to chill in Brixton like almost every day. Yeah, I still do from time to time. Don't get me wrong. I still come to Bricky. It's my home. It's where my pops grew up. It's where my mum grew up. Do you get what I mean? And it will always be home. But at the same time, me doing modeling now, it's a different aspect. Like I have a different aspect in life. Yeah, I'm still out here and but I still work. Do you get what I mean? Brixton ain't changed. Yeah, it's still a black cultural environment, but I would only say on them aspects, it's only like Caribbean. I wouldn't say like African, like I said before, Somalian and Eritrean and that. But I think that needs to change in Brixton. We all need to come as one and as one community, and I think the council can do a lot by that. In terms of housing, in terms of young people, things like that. And yeah, that's it really. It's hot, man.
Alright, Chimes, it's been good talking to you. I'm out.
You're welcome, and see you later.
Take it easy. Comics, yeah?
International, so all around the world. Unlimited epics. Herc and Sheepfly. We got Herc 1-6, Sheepfly, always updated.
Always
What's on
updated.
Instagram? Unlimited Epics UK.
Unlimited Addicts UK.
Unlimited Epics.
Epics UK. Oh, okay. Thank you, brother. Yes, brother. Everything packing up though.
No, setting up.
Setting up?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Based on Brixton. I like what you're doing. Very nice. Yes, please.
You get the banner, yeah? You get the banner?
I know exactly what you
Sorry, what's your name? Angela. And you done all these paintings yourself, Angela?
Not all of it, but quite a lot of it.
Okay, Angela. It's very good work. All this work you created.
Yes, and we're doing Black History Month if you want to support us.
Black History Month.
Yeah, we're doing it in our studio at Soho.
In the studio at Soho.
Artisan Street.
And what date are you doing it?
The 5th and the 6th of October, the first weekend in October.
Okay.
And we do it, this is our 3rd year, and it's quite successful. Successful. We get different artists, spoken word, we've got book signing, and people from different walks of talk, you know, like mental health walk and talk group. We've got somebody speaking on healthy living. We have somebody speaking on child psychology, black child psychology, and we have somebody speaking representing carers for carers. That's unpaid carers. You know, they're just talking what they do and what they're about, you know. So yeah, it's quite a big event, and we have singers, we have, like I said, spoken word, we have speakers, and of course all our artworks around. Not just mine, everybody else is on the group, you know.
Yes.
We're called Arts and Crafts Exposed, and we're on Instagram and Facebook.
Arts and Crafts Exposed, and then on Instagram and Facebook.
And on TikTok, I'm Angie. I don't know why I did that. But
And on TikTok as well. Hello, sir. What are you selling here today, sir?
Incense.
Incense and oils.
Yes.
Okay. How much do you sell them for?
Varies in prices. £5, £8, £15.
How long have you been in Brixton selling these items?
What? 3 months now?
3 months?
Yeah. I'm new.
Okay.
I'm new to the block.
Are you? Oh, you're new to the block. So you're not from Brixton originally?
Yes, I am from Southwest, Brixton, Balham, this area, yeah.
Do you think Brixton has changed in the last 10 years?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, it have changed, yeah.
In what way?
They put a whole lot of restaurants in that out small businesses. So yeah, so they're more catering for different clientele, I guess.
But it's still black culture.
Well, it's still here somewhat.
Yes, somewhat.
Yes. Okay. They can't get rid of that completely. We're here to stay, isn't it?
Yeah, of course,
Yes.
of course.
Yeah, of course.
All right. It'd be nice meeting you, though.
Yeah,
bro.
bless, yeah,
man. Say your name, please.
Amaris.
Amaris.
Yes.
And you're from Brixton originally?
Not originally, but I've been here for a few weeks.
A few weeks.
Yeah.
What do you think of Brixton?
You know what? I like Brixton a lot. You can tell that it's definitely bringing in a lot of the cultural aspects still. I like the artistry, even from just the creative with the graffiti and the mix of cultures and all of the pop-ups that are happening over here. It's really cool.
Yes. Where are you from originally?
Originally from Oklahoma.
Oklahoma?
Yeah,
it
US.
must be totally different there,
Totally
isn't it?
different, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Here it's a lot more diverse, you know, a lot more different landscape, different types of people, just in general. So yeah, I really appreciate that fact, you know.
Okay.
Oklahoma is like, you know, you get the rural areas and you get the suburbs, so this is really different.
Yeah, you call it the suburbs, isn't it? Does this remind you of the suburbs, or does this what part of Oklahoma would you say this reminds you of?
This is more urban. This is more city. When I think suburbs, I think more gated communities with houses that all look the same. So this is a little different. Yeah.
Okay. You've seen the culture around here. You've seen everything
culture,
around
see
here.
the vibes. Yes, very much so.
What do you do with yourself, if you don't mind me asking?
With myself, yes, I'm an actress.
You're an actress.
Yeah.
Where can the people find you? Do you have a...
People
Hold on,
find
let that train go past. Do you have an Instagram, a YouTube channel, or anything like that?
You know what? I gotta get on grind. I gotta get it
You have
for
a
the people
TikTok,
to
Snapchat?
reach. Not that I really use like that, you know. I'm doing short films, entering things into festivals, but as of now, there's no link. So, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, keep up the hustle, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's been nice talking to you.
You as well.
You as well. Right, bye.
Bye.
I'm here with my man TG.
Boom, you better know we out here. We're in the park from Brixton to the park close to Torso. Let me say Torso Park, this is Torso.
Yeah, Torso.
Torso, tight.
But next to more or less Brixton. Originally, you say you're from Brixton, right?
Yeah.
How long you been in Brixton?
Been there for a long time. But.
But.
Been there
Okay.
for a long time.
And what was it like growing up in Brixton?
Oh, Brixton. I'm not even lying. Brixton is it's kind of mad stuff. It's mad there, fam. Well, the police have fucked up people, bugging out young people and that shit. But the police, they need to calm down with the young people and fuck the police. That's what I'm gonna say. Leave the young people to make money. Make a bread, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But,
I hear you. So do you think Brixton has changed in the last 10 years?
No, Brixton never changed, man. Brixton is still the same fucking Brixton.
Is it black orientated, black culture then? What would you say Brixton's full of still got black culture? Is it still the same amount of black people in Brixton since the last 5 years? Or?
It's the same amount of people. Still the last 5 years, the same amount of people in Brixton. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
bro. Like I was saying, bro. Like I was saying, I got my friend there, Lee. He's the one who video me right now.
Well,
making money. That's what we always do. Active gag.
What you call the natural food corner there. I mean, more in terms of having more vision, more research, more form of understanding of what makes what is a natural food. Why natural food have low acid and no acid. Why also it was important, to readdress our health.
Yes.
And
yes, sir.
What doing me is just an overview of everyday life. You see, the everyday life is about making better effort of staying away from certain things, So basically, what is the everyday life is when you want to really, you learning from progress in life and from yourself, and from yourself after years of understanding, of comprehension, of knowing about sugar, salt, what it did to our teeth, or what all this process, of eating food throughout of our life. But it comes to a time when, of course, we develop more sort of problem after years of having sugar, salt, animal fat.
And this is just a natural way.
And when you start to really get to your 30s and you start to be a bit more into some form of predicament in terms of health, you start to learn, you start to review yourself, you start to learn from yourself, you start to revalue, to learn that the fat was a storage of sugar. You learn that inflammation came from many forms of toxins and acidity. Imagine if I give you acid every minute, every hour. Imagine all these animal fat that we were having for years.
Yeah.
So again, today it's not about who's right and who's wrong, but at least we can readdress certain everyday life. Like for example, we were eating rice, which rice was a loads of toxins and sugar. Today, when we eat quinoa as an example, every day it really helps your sort of digestive tract, nourishment. There's a whole sort of thing that you can talk about when you're going through, But again, that you learn that from your own experiment of life, how you get in control of yourself.
Yes, sir.
You see, when today we going through fast and we're going through all sort of therapy because of obviously being in control of yourself to what you learn, to what you read, yeah, is one thing. When you see what means being in control of ourselves, some of our entity to ourselves never been in control to ourselves since now the last wow. Imagine when we comes to Africa now, we have country who wants to be in control of ourselves.
Yes, yes.
And imagine it's difficult because some don't want, some says it's like this, it's like that. No, it can't be like this, you can't do like that.
It's true.
Today, you want to be in control of yourself, understanding much better, but you have so much also negativity and also sort of, I would say, pseudo-reality, pseudo-learning, you know. Reality is everyday's life. Again, when you start to after a certain age to change your diet, but well, the common dominator for everybody, a lot of people feel better, you know. But I mean, and we learn, you know, it's not about who's going to be right or wrong, as I repeat, and what the people should do, but we have to learn from ourselves. Means that, yeah, to be in control of ourselves is like, wow. And, well, of course, in life, we all learn.
Yes, in life we all learn.
To a degree that we never stop to learn. Doesn't mean that doesn't mean that by eating you're gonna be all right. Because imagine there was many form of mindset that the human find themselves locked in. You know how?
Yes, yes.
In life is a lot to learn, and if we lose that passion of learning, we don't do anything. If I was a metallurgist, I would be on the continent.
Yes.
No, I mean, again, for us, all the diasporas and from the continent and we have learned quite a lot now, and I think no one doubt that we're not good.
Yes.
We are, you know, the music says so.
The music
the
says so.
sport says so. There's no doubt.
It's true.
Nobody can doubt.
So, how long have you been in Brixton, boss?
Oh, me now, 34 years in Brixton. From Streatham to Brixton, I mean in South London.
Yes.
On the market here, 12 years.
12 years.
20 years of learning naturopathic medicine.
Okay.
So again, the ball game is to create your own path, to create your own. You see, human, we create our own path.
Yes, yes.
Just like someone who has just 1 million and you create a shop.
Yes.
So again, you're coming out of a certain mindset. So in life, you learn and you create. Yeah? You build your own path. You know. So here, myself is my business called Nourish Yourself. Yeah. So in 2014, I imported my first ton of quinoa.
Whoa.
From Bolivia.
Okay.
I had no money. I reimbursed and basically I started to re-import.
Yes, sir.
And I found myself 2024 sold about 8 tons of quinoa. Did I become rich? No. You see, in life, money is one thing, but you learn is something else also in life. It's not about the money. You see. It's the idea, it's how you think, it's how you do.
And what you do is true.
Back in the days, of course, when we get to hip hop and to think, to move forward and to think and to that was the beginning of we there growing up. Wow.
Yes, yes,
wow.
yes.
At 18, me, my cousin, the street movement, we became the first promoters in Paris of hip hop. Yeah? Me, I'm the one who we have done Public Enemy, Ice-T, Big Daddy Kane, Gangstar. Wow,
yes, many hip hop artists.
I mean, that first age was the age of learning, of message. That first age of us learning about Afrocentricity, history of Africa, who we are. But does it stop there? No, you have to go back to school, you have to learn.
Yes,
to find yourself. You see, the genius is in you. The genie is in the
Genius
human.
is in you, yes.
You know, the genius, the genie is the human being.
True.
Today, the human being, when you mess with them, like the government, they come after you. And now it's become dangerous now. You see? But the real genie is in all. There's no human being with no talent. It's impossible.
It's impossible.
It's impossible. But we, because we've been into a learning process of different entity for different interests, at the end of the day, you lose your interest. You know? When we got to hip hop, and even some of our friends, rappers, have to learn to protect what? For example, you started to own 20% of your music, and it started just and after that we own 80%, 200%. So in life is the same. In many, so you keep integrity. It's the idea. You know?
It's the ID. It's true. It's true.
We may smoke all this weed for years, but after that, one ID, boom, that's it. And that's it. So it doesn't stop there. So in the community is that, you know, it's about positivity, learning, being positive. There's so many things that can. We live in a time of progress. Imagine.
Yes, yes.
We're gonna be there on the corners. Come on, look at that! Look at that! Look at the progress! Look at that!
It's true. Live in a time of
So again, yes. Back in the days, myself becoming now a naturopath after 20 years, passing now the diploma, all that. So lead us to do something much more concrete in our life. Doesn't mean you're right or wrong, you know. You see,
you're doing something much more concrete.
We were there thinking about Africa, but Africa, if you're an electrician of 20 years, you're gonna have a good. You see, but we became more rebel, more younger.
Yes.
And we never thought about how one day we will go back to Africa. But to come back to Africa, it's about be able to be obedient, learn to become, you know, and you renew yourself.
Renew yourself within.
In 2027, you're gonna have companies that's gonna pay 3 times the money.
Yes.
In Africa, so a lot of people have to prepare themselves.
3 times the money.
So it's not about there. We not know more about the genders. We passed that stage. But in terms of interest, we have to learn that, you know. And in terms of course, for us doing more in our life, more comprehension, more progress, more, you know, it's important, you know. I mean, you know, we are not supposed to be just, you know, to kill ourselves or to be a mafia like Italian or I don't know what. We were the original humanity talking about that. We're talking about the progress. And no, I mean, we've been mixed up in a wrong history there. But some rather squash the history for us to not see what we're supposed to do. And perhaps that's the bottom line. And I just finish in there. It's not about going to be the best Pan-African or pro-black. Now we don't want that. It's about you. Your genius is in human. The genius is in a human. Life. Yes. So I finish on that. Is within the nature and those urban life where you're gonna have life. You may eat all sort of food in this planet, natural or no, or ended up in old problems. But once you capture life from nature and you drink that, that's life.
That's life. Okay, it's very good.
Today, when we talk about having seaweed, because obviously seaweed have 90 minerals. You see? When we talk about now the area of renourishment, wow, we've gone to another area of visions in life, you know.
Of course.
We may rebalance. We may living in the city, well, we will be much more vulnerable to acidity and to toxics. But again, we have a way to come back to yourself. And the power, as I said, is in you.
It's in you. The power is in you. That's the message to the people. The power is in you.
The genie is not going to come out from the lamp.
Yeah.
No, the genie is inside you. It's what you craft from yourself. No?
Yes, yes.
Everybody have a talent.
Yes, it's true.
And to come back to health, everyday's life. But we grew up with what? Coca-Cola, Fanta, all that. Also, yeah, well, at the end, you learn a bit more in life. Yeah? And I'm not going to go in the debate because, again, it's all positive, all natural life, you know. In terms of what we call living the alkaline life, and that's for the alkaline people, well, of course, when we go back to the tropics, where the elements, but you can still live your life to a degree of less acidity here because it's too much problem that the people had, you know.
Yes.
And that's why I'm doing this. And brother, you're welcome. You know, never stop the passion.
Yes.
We've done all that. We've done all this music, all these things. And of course, no one doubt that you're not good. You know. Today, there's no doubt that we can do metal. We can be creating a keyboard, having the you know, it's not about the other one. No one is more intelligent than, you know. And that's the bottom line.
That's the bottom line. Okay, thank you for your wise words.
Yes.
Where can we find you? They can find you in Brixton, right here by the Brixton Recreation Centre.
And thanks
with his store right there.
for your documentary.
Of course, sir, with his phone number right here. This is where you find him.
So basically, advice on more toxicity, food less acidic, non-acidic. The more advice and more sort of, if you want, more realistic learning.
Yes.
In terms of that, you know, what has been created, you know.
Yes.
And what can be much more substantial in terms of something that can nourish you. So what I'm doing is just that, you know. So of course it's just we all work all together. Huh? You know, it's not about we're not going to be inside a sort of hatred or who's doing better, who have more money. We pass on this stage today. It's all finished. So again, all positive, yeah. Love. Yes.
Love.
Lee Legend, CEO of Legend Has It TV, says groundbreaking documentaries are on the way. Your support is crucial. Don't miss out on future releases. Like, share, and subscribe to stay connected with the stories that matter.